What's up, my tribe? I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about holding on to losers and the right way to do it. And you have to understand why, if you don't know how to play them and save yourself, you're probably going to take a loss. Because a lot of times what happens is you get in high, you don't get out, you don't average down when you should, or if you should. And but let me explain my reasoning. It's important to understand how shorts operate. If the stock goes to it, let's say a stock goes to $2 from $1, you get in at $2, right? Well, they start shorting at $2 and you're still at $2 and it's going down, down, down. Well, guess what? There's going to be a lot of traders who get out. They're not going to hold their positions. They've already sold. So right away, shorts no longer have to cover back up to $2. So if you're still at $2, you're never going to get back up there again. You might eventually, but, you know, and then they'll take it all the way back down to $1 and under $1, right? If you never averaged when you should have to get it, like, because a lot of times if it goes to 2 and it pulls back to 175 and you average there, it might pop back up to like $1.85, and then you can get out, break even, or with a profit even, depending on how much you average down with. I've gotten really good at averaging losers and knowing when to get out. A lot of times a stock, if it went to 2 and they pull it down to like $1, maybe 90-80 cents, eventually in the short term it'll usually have a pretty good pop, but it won't go back up to the original. The only time that happens is if it gets more news, some caveat, just some catalyst just launches it again, and shorts lose, you know, and it just explodes. But you can't count on that happening. So, and the only way to really learn how to do this properly is you have to. Well, I've been there. I've held for months, watching the ups and downs of these stocks that we trade, these low floats. I'm learning pattern recognition by just staying in them and watching what happens and experiencing it firsthand. Honestly, this video is probably worthless to you because I can explain it and it makes sense, but for you to actually be able to do it, you have to have lived through it. And that's what I'm learning with trading. That's why it's so hard to teach people how to trade, and you really have to just learn on your own, because practice makes perfect.